Hey ladies, it's Muriel. I am here because I have been tagged by Tammy at MsCooperscoop, who had been tagged by someone else to answer 9 questions about yourself. Now, you know I love talking about me, so this is real easy to do. So let's just dive into it. First question is, how did you come up with your YouTube channel name? Well, here it is here. And maybe if you see it, you'll be able to get it right, because some people do struggle with it. I apologize. But when I sat here for the very first time and said, you know, I can do a channel, and I was playing around with some names, the first one I played with was MsCooperscoop. And only afterwards I realized that you can't change the name. By that time I had like 4 followers, so I didn't want to change the name because I didn't want to lose my followers, my subscribers, excuse me. But anyway, Miss Cooper, that's me. And Coop is like a touch of New York for me. I was born and raised in New York. And Tammy, I just want to let you know, yes, I was born and raised in Brooklyn. So coop is like a pigeon coop, which was something that I knew of when I was raised in New York City. People would actually raise, I guess, and train pigeons. And then, you know, if you've been in New York City, pigeons rule it here like crows rule it here in Seattle. So the name Miss Cooper's Coop. This is the coop house. This is where everything is taken care of, is done. Everything comes from the coop house. So that was my thought pattern. So if any of you are still struggling with it, it's Miss Cooper's Coop. Okay. Who or what inspired you to create a craft channel? Well, I have been watching videos on YouTube probably since 2007. I'll tell you. One day I bought my daughter a camera, and I've been crafting for many years, so I was in here just minding my business, and she walked in and she had the camera on record, and I instantly went into showing my craft room mode. And I did a video then. I told a friend at work, I took it to work to show some people because I knew they would crack up laughing. And a friend said, let's put this on YouTube. And I was like, what is YouTube? So he went on the computer and downloaded it and put it on there. And then when I saw myself on the screen, I was like, holy crap. Oh my gosh. So I want you ladies to take a look at it. I don't share that channel with too many people just because. But if you were to Google Cribs Cooper style, you will see my face and you will see the very first video that I did. And it was of my craft room. Now when I watch videos and people do their craft room, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I did this once around thing, but you know, now people go into the drawers and they show you the ink pad and they show you all the Q-tips that they use for the chalking and all that stuff. So he inspired me to do the craft channel back then. And then I began just watching videos, and then one day I sat down and I thought, you know what, you can do this. So I did my very first video, and I have to tell you, my very first videos, I had 1 person comment. One. And that person was Laura from the Rob and Laura. Now, it shows that 38 people viewed it, but 1 person made a comment. So, what does that tell you? So anyway, that's why she is like the love of my life. She is just the sweetest person. You all know Laura, the Rob and Laura. So after that, I just sat here and started doing videos, and it's been the best thing since sliced bread for me. Next question is, did you always craft with paper? Yes, that's all I knew was layouts. That's all we would do was layouts with paper and stickers and markers and those pink and sheer scissors and, you know, maybe some ribbon, and then ribbon started coming into it. So I didn't do altering, I didn't do cards, I didn't do all the stuff that I crave to do now. It was always with just, you know, put the pictures on the paper, stick them in an album, close the album, go to your next album. So the next question is, what's that you don't like? Okay. Well, you know, I've been burned once on YouTube. Sent some papers, some beautiful papers, some of that wild asparagus papers by My Mind Eye that I did recently my Tussie Mussy on. Sent it to a young lady in hopes that she would punch me out some flowers. So here it is today, January what, 20th. Still haven't got the paper. So that's the kind of I don't like. I don't like to be used. I don't like to be taken advantage of. I don't like, you know, people to say something and don't do it. All the things that I'm not. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I say I'm going to be there at 2:20, I'm going to be there at 2:20. If I say I'm not coming, I'm not coming. That's me. So when I see videos of people getting flack from other folks for the products that they've purchased, and, you know, just recently our sister girl, Creative Young Mama, had to take her videos down because she was feeling a little uneasy with the comments that were made. It's like, what is that? That's the kind of I don't like. Moving right along. One thing you want your subscribers to get from your channel, just get that I love doing crafting. And I love to show you what I've done. And I love watching your channels. And every now and then I may copy what you did, what it is you're doing, whether it's a paper bag, mini, or whatever, and know that I'm going to give you the credit. As soon as the video starts, this project I'm inspired by so-and-so, she did it, you know, and really I'm trying to learn how to attach videos and link videos and all that stuff that you girls do. And once I get the hang of that, then, you know, I can take you to that person's video, but I always want to learn. I always want to share, and I just want you to have a little small peek inside my world, because this is something that I love with a passion. It has just, I've always loved it, but now that I do the videos, and now that I've met all you ladies, and now that I've seen your craft rooms, I am just like, it's become a part of me now. So just, you know, get to know what I do. You know, let's talk, let's chat. I hope one day that I meet at least one of you before I close my eyes to rest, because you all are just wonderful people. Wonderful people. And isn't that funny? We have never met physically, but just from talking and sharing, you girls are just great. You're really great. So what's your favorite company? I have several. I love Graphic 45. I love Die Cuts with a View. I love Prima. I love everything. I love Martha Stewart. I just love everything. So I don't have just one that I'm a favorite to. You know, my money just goes to whoever has what I like that day or whatever's new. I do like to try to stay abreast of this hobby because it changes so much, but you know, I know I can't keep up with the Joneses, but if I like it, I'll buy it. And you know, I just love what those designers are doing. They're really doing some good jobs, and I'm so glad that they're keeping this craft going. You know, a couple of years ago when, you know, our economy went haywire, a lot of these small scrapbook stores closed down. We have several here that closed down, and you know, the ma and pa stores. So thank goodness for like Joann's and Michael's, and you know, I used to be a big fan of watching QVC because they used to always bring the latest and the greatest. So I'm just, you know, a fan of everybody and love everybody's work that they're doing. The next question says, what is your zodiac sign? Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, I am a Capricorn. I just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. I just turned 52. And let me just tell you a little bit about Capricorn, because, you know, it was only till I turned 50 that I really kind of know myself. I've always kind of thought, but yeah, I am under the sign of the mountain goat. And, you know, goats climb, and they continue to climb, and that's me. I'm always trying to do better in that sense. Never content. That's me. Excuse my telephone. Never content with not learning. I always want to learn and do better for myself. On the flip side, I'm happy to remain within my means, meaning I live like in a bubble. You know, I have my house right here. A couple of miles down the road is the pharmacy. A couple of miles away is the college. A couple of miles away is a restaurant. I'm content with that. I don't need to go downtown to the city to go see a movie. Hopefully there's one like 2 miles away. And I don't budge unless I'm pushed. And this crafting and YouTube videos has pushed me, because I've always watched the videos for years and years and years. But then someone said, Muriel, just do it. Just do it. You can do it. Just do it. So once I'm pushed, then I'm like climbing, much like the goat. I'm very patient. Capricorns are very patient. Capricorns have a offbeat sense of humor, and that's me. I am like crazy, very witty, and very sensitive and very loyal. So know that about me. Very, very loyal. That's one of my, not too many people are loyal out there. I'm loyal to my job, to my family, to my, to my God. I'm very loyal in that sense. What new craft hobby are you interested in learning? I want to do some canvas. I have plenty underneath my table. I have acrylic paints going to town. I have brushes. I just need to take the step and do some canvassing. I really want to do it with paint, with embellishments, with paper. So that's something I'm going to be really putting an effort to do in this year, 2013. It says, did you ever think you would do videos? I've always wanted to. I didn't think I would, but I'm glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did, because I just love showing you girls what's going on in the coop house. I love showing you ladies a different spin on something that you've showed me. And I just love laughing, and I think laughter is so good, and I love meeting people. That's me. Years ago, my mother, when we lived in New York City, we would take the bus here and there. And from the time she stepped on the bus, the ride was probably 40 minutes, wherever we were going. She knew everything about the bus driver, his marital status, where he lived at, how many children he had, their names, and that's me. My daughter will tell you that now. I love to meet and greet. Everywhere I go, I smile, because I want people to, I'm nice, I'm funny, I don't walk around with this toot on my face. So I just am just very personable, and that should come across in my videos. So I thank you, Tammy, for giving me this opportunity to tell everyone about me. Oh, you know what I was also going to share with you ladies, which I love telling the story. I was born at home in Brooklyn on the couch. And I know many of you probably had that wonderful birthing room that you stemmed from, but my mother lived in New York at the time, in Brooklyn, and it was in January, so the snow was up to your kneecaps. And she tells me the story quite often, and then I like sharing the story, but she says that her and her girlfriend were riding around all day. Now here you are, 9 months pregnant, riding around in her Cadillac all day. And by the time she got home, she says, 11 o'clock. Now, when we had those babies, I know on my 9th month, I wasn't doing anything. Probably was nesting, but that was it. I wasn't riding around in the Cadillac with my girlfriend. So she came home, and, of course, labor started. And it started kicking in. So she told my brother, who probably was, 7, to get your sister, who was probably 4, from running around the house, and go downstairs and tell the landlady that Mommy's going to have a baby. So can't you just picture this? She on the couch, pains up to, 10 centimeters, and my brother and sister are running around like crazy. So they went downstairs and told the landlady, and she came upstairs, and I swear, 45 minutes, she says, bingo, bango, there I was. And just so happens that the landlady name was Muriel, so she named me Muriel. And then my middle name is Shaniqua, and I don't know how she, back in the 60s, I didn't think they had those Ika names, the Shaquanda and Lokisha, but there was Shaniqua, so she did name me Muriel Shaniqua. So I just think that's a funny story, how, I was born at home, and to this day I love being at home, but if I'm pushed, I will go out every now and again. Speaking of going out this weekend, ladies, I am going to a crop at the Scrap House in Monroe, Washington. I cannot wait. So, Tammy, thank you again, and I don't know if I'm supposed to tag anyone, but who do I want to know about? Who do I want to know about? You know what? I'm going to tag Happy Crafting 25, Nicole, because she has a sense of humor. She is a scrapper here, Happy Crafting 25, and she lives in Oregon, and she's a college student, and I often talk about her. Go visit her channel, give her some love. But when I read her comments, they're so funny. So I want to know a little bit more about her, and she and I have done 2 swaps. Her package is on the way. So I'm going to tag her, and I'm going to send her a personal message saying that I'm tagging her, and she should respond back. So ladies, take care. I got these Valentine's bag I just finished. I'm going to do this video and show you, and then I'm going to run to Michael's because they got that 25% off your entire purchase. Bam, bam. So take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.